My name is Felicia. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am great. And what is your name?
Sonia.
Okay, so would you prefer me to call you Sonia?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, and what's your last name?
Herman.
Okay, Sonia Herman, and I will be calling you Miss Sonia. All right. Well, my name is Felicia, and I will be your therapist from now until the end of the sessions. So it is so good to meet you, and I'm so glad that you came out here to our therapy session. So I would like to go over a couple of things. I have to go over the confidentiality statement. Now, everything that we will be talking about is going to be kept between me and you. However, if you start to discuss about an elderly person that is in harm, a child that might be in harm, or that you're going to harm someone, then I will report that because it is mandated that I do that, okay? So, any questions about that?
No.
Okay. Right. Okay, so I would like to go ahead and set our agenda up for today because I want to keep us up on track about what we're going to be discussing, okay? Okay. So today I'm going to see what are your expectations of today's session. I'm going to get a mood check on you to see how you're feeling.
Okay.
Then we're going to discuss the problems that you're having. Okay? And then we're going to turn those problems into goals, okay? Then I'm going to educate you on the cognitive behavior therapy model. And then I'm going to give you some homework assignments. Those homework assignments are going to help with your stressors and things that you're dealing with, okay? Does that sound good?
I got a little questions in between,
Okay.
but when we get to them, I ask you.
Okay, great. Yes. Okay, so what is your expectation for today?
Really, I just want to find a way, or for you to find a way to help me not to want to knock out my coworkers every time I see them.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so I would like to, when we get down to the presenting problem, I would love to hear what is going on so that we can, and together we're going to work out that problem. So how are you feeling right now? What is your mood? If I was to tell you to give me your mood from a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the best mood and 10 being your worst.
I think I'm at a 7.
You're at a 7. Okay. That is a little high. But can you tell me more about that? Can you just tell me about what is the problem on your job?
Well, my coworkers, it's like they always get in the huddle and talk. So even it's like we've been working together for 4 or 5 years, and they never include me on anything. They go to lunch or after work have outings, and they never include me. Or if I'm walking down the hall and back up, when I come back up, they're in the corner talking. So I just want to go punch all of them in the eye.
Well, I understand. So would your goal be today that you want to decrease your anger that's going on your job?
You think I'm angry?
Well, I believe that you said that was one of the issues that you were dealing with.
Yeah, I think that. Do you think it?
Well, I can see there is some tension because when I asked about your mood, you said you had gave me a 7. So there is something that's going on.
Yeah, I want to decrease my anger.
Okay, well, good. So what I would like to do now is to educate you on the cognitive behavior therapy model that I was telling you about. And really what that is any time that you have a situation and this is a diagram that I kind of made up. So the situation is your coworkers, and they're talking in the room, and you're not included, or the situation can be that they're going out to lunch and they don't include you. And so, what is your automatic thought when this happens?
They don't like me.
They don't like you. And that's how they don't like you. So then, what is your emotion? What reaction do you have after that?
I'm angry, and then of course it hurt my feelings. So a lot of times I'm sad because I'm just sitting in my office by myself.
Okay. So again, what is going through your mind when all of this is happening?
The only thing that's going through my mind is that I just want to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just want to leave. I just want to, I don't know what is wrong with me that they don't want to be with me. So, I just want to leave.
Okay. So just to educate you some on the cognitive behavior therapy model, it's basically when we have a situation that comes, we start to have thoughts. And those thoughts are like automatic thoughts that come to our mind. And then after those thoughts, we have a reaction, and that is, okay, my coworkers, the situation is my coworkers are talking with the other coworkers, and my reaction is, my thought is, they don't like me. And then you start to feel sad. But what we have to do is we have to evaluate our thoughts to see if our thoughts are true, if they're not true, or we just have to make sure that if our thoughts are true or not true. So for a homework assignment, what I would like for you to do.
Well, I have a question, Miss Felicia.
Okay.
How would I know if my thought is true or not true? Because it's at that time, I just want to pound.
Right. Well, we just have to evaluate and see. Like I was about to give you a homework assignment. So, like when you're at your job and you see that your coworkers are off to themselves, you write down your thought, and your thought is, "I'm sad." Your thought is, "They don't want to be around me," and then your reaction is, "I'm sad." But then you have to ask yourself the question: is it that they really don't want to be around me? Or do they just have other things in common that I don't? So maybe if you alter your way of thinking, then it won't cause you to have that sad reaction, you know?
Yeah.
So maybe it isn't that they just don't want to be around you. They probably just have other interests that maybe you don't share with them. So, how do you feel about that?
I don't know how to feel right now because what I think is true.
Well,
so that's why I've been angry for the last 2 years.
Well, you know what? We're going to work on that. And this is our first session. And we're not going to be able to figure everything out on the first session. Okay? But, so for your homework assignment, this week, when you're at work, I want you to write down your thoughts. And then I want you to write down your feelings, okay? So, just to summarize the session, what we have done today is we did a mood check on you. It was a little high. Then we talked about the anger on your job, the anger issues that you're having, and your goal is to decrease that anger. I educated you on the cognitive behavior therapy model of how our thoughts give us a reaction, and then we have to see if those thoughts are true, okay? And when we know if they're true or not true, then that can make us feel better to know that that it's not true, and then it can make you feel a little bit better. And so then I gave you your homework assignment. So, can you give me some feedback? How do you think today's session went?
I think it went pretty good for the first time.
Oh, good. Oh, great. Well, Miss Sonia, you have a great week. I'll see you on next week. And remember your homework assignment.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Good job.